Good morning, everybody. It's a little brisk today, but we'll be moving shortly. We just have about a minute or two before we start. So find a comfortable seated position. If you are a little uncomfortable in the seated position, you might want to sit on a blanket or a block or something to lift your hips. Today's class, it's great to be back. I haven't taught an online class in a little bit. Janine's been filling in due to our schedule. Today's class will be a little bit of a flow class, and for those of you that haven't done one of those with us before, it's a little more continuous movement. A lot of our classes will do an asana or two and then stop, an asana or two, and then take a Tadasana or mountain pose. But with a flow class, it's a little bit more of continuing movement, but we also do it at a slower pace to make sure that everybody has time to get where we need to be and make sure we're in the asanas long enough and be able to hold the pose. So hopefully you enjoy the class, and remember, if you need a break at any time, take that break. Sometimes you just need to catch your breath, or you might just want to sit an asana out because something's uncomfortable or your body's not feeling that. That's all perfectly normal. Make sure you listen to your body. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position, up nice and tall. Shoulders back, crown of the head up towards the sky. And just start to take some deep breaths here. Relaxing the shoulders down and back. Making enough room for the lungs by keeping the spine nice and tall. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center, thumbs on sternum, and a light bow to your head. And just take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for coming to your mat today and for making your health and well-being a priority and setting this time apart for yourself. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands together and build up a little friction in the palms. And when they get nice and warm, you can transfer that heat to your heart center, your face, or both. And when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open, and we are going to start in a standing position today. Up nice and tall. Weights evenly distributed in the feet. Bring those shoulders back, crown of the head up towards the sky, and with an exhale, just lower your chin to chest. Let your head hang there for a few breaths. With an inhale, bring your gaze up towards the sky, and then exhale, chin to chest. Go through one more time. With your next inhale, just roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And then inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And go through one more time. Always inhaling ear to shoulder. And whenever you're done, we'll meet back with our chin to chest. Now this time when we go left, we're going to go all the way around 2 times. And all the way around 2 times the other way, making sure not to pinch your neck in the back. And whenever you're done all those rotations, we'll meet back with our chin to chest. With your next inhale, bring your gaze forward, crown of the head up to the sky, and we're going to bring some movement to our shoulders. So with an inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. And just continue to do these at your own pace, matching your breath to your movement. arms are engaged. So your fingers are strong. Next time your arms are up overhead, you can leave them there. Really reach up for the sky. We're going to interlock our fingers and send our palms straight up to the sky. And with an exhale, just lean to the right. Nice deep breaths. Keeping the shoulders flat against an imaginary wall. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, lean lift. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, come back up to center. Reach the arms up for the sky, and with an exhale, bring your hands down the shoulder height. So you're in that T position, palms are facing forward. Big inhale here, and with an exhale, give yourself a hug. Pay attention to which arm's on top. Inhale, open. And do the other side. And just continue to do these at your own pace. Matching your breath to your movement. Next time your arms are in the open position, you can leave them there. And we're going to goal post our arms. And now with an exhale, we're going to touch our elbows, forearms, and palms. And inhale, open. Next time your arms are open, you can leave them in that position. And now just by rotating our shoulder, we're going to exhale and bring the palms parallel to the ground. Inhale, up. Next time your hands are parallel to the ground, you can leave them there. And extend the hands straight out in front of you. We're going to make a real tight fist and squeeze it as tight as you can. Engage the fingers and forearms. And now go between opening and closing the hands. Nice deep breaths. And the breath isn't necessarily going to match this movement. If you wanted to, you can. And next time you have a fist made, you can keep it there. And we're just going to make some circles with the wrist without moving the arms. Change directions. You can come to stillness. Open the hands. And we're going to bend the elbows so the hands are chest height. And just gently twist from side to side. You can come to stillness. And we're going to release our arms down by our sides. And we're just going to do a few shoulder rolls here. So bring your shoulders up your back and exhale down the front. As big as you can make these circles. And change directions. You can come to stillness. We're going to place our hands on our hips. And ring those imaginary bells. Trying to make these circles as big as you can make them, and try not to bend your knees here. You can change directions. You can come to stillness. We're going to place our hands just above the knees and put a bend in the knees and make some circles with the legs. Change directions. You can come to stillness. And now we're going to try to lift that right foot and make circles with the ankle. Trying not to move the leg here. Change directions. And we're going to switch feet. Change directions. You can place that foot down and just take a quick Tadasana. Check in with your body. You can blink your eyes open. And we're just going to try a few forward folds here. Up nice and tall. Big inhale, both arms up overhead. With the exhale, swan dive forward. You can bend the knees here if you'd like. Letting that torso hang towards the ground. If you'd like to interlock your hands to elbows, let the weight of your torso hang here. Maybe bring some gentle movement to the spine. You can come to stillness and exhale, release your hands down to the mat. We're going to add a halfway lift here. So with an inhale, straighten the legs. Hands are on the front of the thighs and come up to a nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Micro bend to knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms. And we're going to do a few more of those. While we're doing this, I am going to give you the cues on when to inhale and exhale. But because it's a simple movement, what we're going to do is the arms overhead, swan dive forward with the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. And then inhale, back overhead. Think about doing it to the pace of your breath. So trying to make the practice your own. I will give you the cues, and I am going to try to go slower here. So we're going to start up nice and tall. Big inhale before we start. Exhale. And with this inhale, here we go. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Micro bend to knees and inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms, and we're going to go right back to it. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice, strong back. Exhale, forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms, and one more time through. So big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Micro bend the knees and big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms. And in case you're going a little slower than me, we're going to wait for a few breaths here in Tadasana. Nice deep breaths. So you can blink your eyes open. And we're going to start our sun salutations. This first one we'll do nice and slow. So we're going to start at the front of our mat up nice and tall. Inhale, both arms way up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Think about pulling your shoulders back, pushing your chest towards the ground, and engaging your abdomen. With an exhale, we're going to bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to our first down dog. And you can pedal your feet here, bringing some movement to the ankles. I have my head up so you can hear me a little better, but we're trying to push our chest towards our thighs. Trying to elongate that back. Maybe with an inhale you can come up real high on your tiptoes, and exhale, sink your heels down to the mat. One more time. Inhale up high on the tiptoes. Exhale, heels to mat. With your next inhale, we're going to come forward to plank. Nice strong plank here. Engage your core. There should be a straight line from the back of your heels all the way to the back of your head. When you're ready with an exhale, lower down under control. Place the tops of your feet on the mat and inhale up your head and chest for cobra. Exhale, lower down. Roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. With an inhale, look between your hands, and with an exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, release the arms. And we're going to go through and do 3 more of those. Up nice and tall. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down under control. Tops of the feet on the mat. Inhale up the head and chest for cobra. Exhale, lower down. Roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. And here we go again. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, down under control. Tops of the feet on the mat, and inhale up the head and chest for cobra. Exhale, down. Roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms, and one more time through. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, down under control. Inhale up the head and chest for cobra. Exhale, down. Roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms, and just take a quick Tadasana. Hopefully you built a little heat there. Nice deep breaths. So you can blink your eyes open, and we're going to come to a high crescent lunge sequence. So we're going to start with our hands at heart center or down by your side, And we're just going to step back into this. So when you're ready with an exhale, step that left foot back. And you want to make sure, you're on the ball of that left foot and that left heel is up off the mat. Hands are at heart center now, and this right knee and ankle are in line. So when we inhale, we're going to straighten this right leg and the arms come up overhead. So inhale, straighten the arms and leg. Exhale, come back down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. So we should be with our hands at heart center and a nice bend in that right knee. And now just the arms go up with the inhale for high crescent lunge. Think about pulling your shoulders back. Nice deep breaths here. So we're going to add a twist to this. With an exhale, put both hands down around this right foot, but put your left hand as close to your right foot as you can get it. And with an inhale, send that right arm up to the sky. Nice deep breaths here. With an exhale, bring that right hand down. And we're going to go to low crescent lunge from here. So when you're ready, we're going to lower that left knee, put the top of the left foot on the mat, and put both hands on the right knee. And now just pulse your hips forward a little bit. You might start to feel that in this left leg. When you find something you can stay with, stay there, and then engage your arms for low crescent lunge. Nice strong arms. Make sure your fingers are strong and shoulders are back. So we're going to add the twist to this also. So with an exhale, put both hands down around this right foot. Left hand is as close to your right foot as you can get it. And then inhale, send that right arm up and back. Twisting. Exhale, bring that right hand down. And we're going to go back to half monkey from here. So when you're ready with an inhale, straighten that right leg. Sole of the right foot comes up and the toes go up towards the sky. Don't put any pressure on the front of this or top of this right leg. If you can bring your hands down and just forward fold for half monkey. Nice deep breaths. And you can also think about using your body as a billow. So you inhale and come up a little. Exhale, see if you can go further into the asana. Inhale, come up a little. Exhale, fold. And try to keep the spine nice and straight. So with your next exhale, we're going to bend that right knee and put that right foot flat on the mat. And we're going to come to standing from here. So we're going to roll the left toes, lift that left knee, and then when you're ready, step forward, hands at heart center, down by your side, and we're going to do the other side. So step that right foot back. We're on the ball of the right foot, right heel's off the mat. 3 times we're going to inhale, straighten this left leg, and bring the hands up overhead. So inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, down. Now just the arms go up for high crescent lunge. Nice deep breaths. Pull those shoulders back. With an exhale, put both hands down around this left foot. Right hand's as close to the left foot as it can be. And then inhale that left arm up. Nice deep breaths here. Exhale, bring that hand down. We're going to go to low crescent lunge, so bring that right knee down. Top of the right foot's on the mat. Both hands come to the left knee or left thigh and pulse the hips forward. When you find a position you're comfortable with, engage the arms. Low crescent lunge, nice strong arms. Pull those shoulders back. Nice deep breaths, and with your next exhale, we're going to put both hands down around this left foot. We're going to add our twist here. Left or right hand is as close to the left foot as it can be. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring that hand down, and with your next inhale, straighten that left leg. Left toes come up for half monkey. Nice deep breaths here. So we're going to use that billow motion here. So inhale, come up a little. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, forward fold. And you can continue doing those for the remainder of the time we're in this asana, or just come down and stay where you're comfortable. When you're ready with your next exhale, we're going to bend that left knee and put that left foot flat on the mat. We're going to come to standing, so roll the right toes and lift the right knee. And then with an inhale, step forward. And just take a quick Tadasana. So we're starting to build a little bit of heat. We're going to build a little more here. So you can blink your eyes open, and we're going to start with a Warrior One sequence, but we're going to get there through Down Dog. So up nice and tall. Inhale, both arms way up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Make sure you're pulling the shoulders back, engaging your abdomen, tightening your thighs, and maybe pushing your chest towards the ground a little bit. When you're ready with an exhale, we're going to bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to Down Dog. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths also. Think about pushing your chest towards your thighs. With your next inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. And with the exhale, we're going to put that right foot between our hands. So exhale. And if it doesn't make it all the way, just walk it or come down on this knee and move it to where it needs to be. So right now we're in that high crescent lunge position. We have to get to the Warrior One foot position. So we're going to bring that left foot in and ground it. And make sure your feet are on railroad track. So if somebody rolled the ball between your feet, it would make it all the way through. Make sure this right or left hip can come forward. And with an inhale, come up to Warrior One. And once you're here, check in with your body to make sure you're in the right position. That left hip is facing forward, shoulders are back. It's a nice strong position. Engage your fingers. So once again, we're going to bring some movement to match our breath. Inhale your arms up nice and tall. Exhale, bring the hands down and they meet out front. Inhale, reverse that. And just continue doing these. It's not important how fast or slow you're moving. What's really important is that your breath and your movement are matching each other. Next time your arms are overhead, you can stay there for your warrior one. With an exhale, we're going to put both hands down around this right foot and step back to down dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, put that left foot between your hands. So we're in that high crescent lunge position here. Move that right foot in so it's grounded, and then inhale, come up to your warrior one position. Nice deep breaths. Check in once you're here. This right hip is forward. Knee ankle alignment in that left leg. So we're going to bring that movement to this side. Inhale the arms up. Long, slow exhale down and hands meet out front. Inhale out and up. And just continue doing these. Next time your arms are overhead, you can stay there. With an exhale, put both hands down around this left foot. Inhale, step back to down dog. Look between the hands and walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. So we're going to go right to another one of those, but we're going to do a warrior two sequence. So inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. With an inhale, we're going to lift that right foot. Exhale, put that right foot between your hands. So once again, we're in that high crescent lunge foot position. And we have to get to our warrior two foot position. So we're going to turn that left foot so it's parallel to the end of the mat and ground it. We still have knee ankle alignment on this right leg. And then inhale up for warrior two. Looking over that right middle and ring finger. And making sure this right knee is going to the right. We don't want it coming into the left. So we're going to bring some movement to this. With an inhale, we're going to straighten the right leg and bring both hands up overhead. So inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Here we go again. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, warrior two. And one more. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, warrior two. Now we're going to go to reverse warrior. So with an inhale, we're going to flip that right palm, bring it up overhead and look at it, and let the left hand come down the left thigh. Nice deep breaths. Make sure you still have that bend in the right knee. We're going to do one breath, one movement. So every exhale, go back to warrior two. And every inhale, back to reverse warrior. next time you're in Warrior 2, you can stay there. So we're going to try side angle here. So we're going to bend this right arm and put it on the right thigh. And then bring that left hand all the way up and over. My arm is not holding my weight. It's just a guide. So your core should hold you here. And now we're going to make big circles with this left arm. So exhale, bring that arm down. Inhale, bring it back up. One more time. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. With an inhale, come back to Warrior 2. And we're going to try triangle here. So with an inhale, straighten that right leg and rock your hips back. Exhale, reach forward. And bring this right hand down to your right calf or thigh, palm facing away from the back of the hand's touching the leg, and the palm is facing away from the leg. And then bring that left arm up to the sky. Left palm is facing the same way as the right. And now with an exhale, bring the left hand down to meet the right. And if you can let your gaze follow it, that's great. Inhale, bring it back up. One more time. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, back up. And with an inhale, we're going to come right back to Warrior 2. So bend that right knee and come up. Great job. Place your hands on your hips, and we're going to turn our left toes so they face the same way as our right toes. Hands are on our hips, up nice and tall. With an inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. And with an exhale, swan dive forward for a wide-legged forward fold. If you can bring your hands down to the mat, great. If you can walk your feet out a little wider, that's great too. Place your left hand in front of your face on the mat. And we're going to add a twist here. So with an inhale, bring that right arm up. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Put it on the mat and inhale that left arm. Exhale that left hand down. And just stay here in this forward fold for a few breaths, relaxing any tension in the lower back or hamstrings. So you're going to move your feet in just a little closer to one another and put a micro bend in the knees. And with an inhale, we're going to reverse swan dive all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release the arms. So we're going to get back to down dog from here. And how we do it is we're going to turn those right toes. So we're back to that Warrior 2 foot position. And now we're just going to cartwheel the hands over and come on to the ball of that left foot. And then when you're ready, send that right foot back to down dog. With an inhale, lift that left leg up. And with an exhale, put that left foot between your hands. So we're in that high crescent lunge foot position. We're going to get to Warrior 2 from here. So bring, and I'm going to turn around so I'm still facing the camera. Right foot is parallel to the end of the mat. And inhale up for Warrior 2. Nice strong arms here. So we're going to bring movement to this. With the inhale, we straighten the left leg and bring the arms overhead. Everything up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. When you're ready with an inhale, we're going to flip that left palm and come back to reverse warrior. Right hand comes down right leg. Looking up at that left hand. Make sure you still have that bend in the left knee. So one breath, one movement. Every exhale, back to warrior two. Every inhale, back to reverse warrior. Next time you're in reverse warrior, you can stay there. With the exhale, come back to warrior two. And we're going to try side angle here. So bend that left arm, put it on the left thigh, and right arm comes all the way up overhead. And once again, that left arm's not holding my weight. It's just resting there. So we're going to make circles with this right arm. Stay. With your next inhale, we're going to come back to warrior two. So we're going to go to side triangle here. We want to straighten that left leg and send the hips back. Exhale, reach forward. Bring the back of the left hand down to the left calf, ankle, or ground. Right palm up in the air, facing the same way as your chest. So now we're going to bring movement to this right arm. With an exhale, bring that right hand down to meet the left. And inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. So with our next inhale, we're going to come right back to warrior two. And we're going to get to down dog from here. So how we get there is we cartwheel the hands around and come, both hands are around the left foot and we're on the ball of the right foot. And then inhale, step that left foot back for down dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. And we are going to take a Tadasana here. Up nice and tall if you need a drink. You can blink your eyes open. And we're going to come down to the mat. Onto our hands and knees. So we're going to get there through down dog and then come to our hands and knees, and then we'll be back up to a standing position. So here we go, up nice and tall. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to a down dog. This one hopefully feels a lot better than that first one. And when you're ready, you can come down to your hands and knees. Make sure the wrist, elbows, and shoulders are in line. Knees and hips are in line, and tops of the feet are on the mat. And we're just going to do some cat-cows here. So inhale, drop your belly, hips and head up. Exhale, cat. Arch the back, hips roll forward, and chin to chest. After your next cat, you can come to a nice neutral spine. And when you're ready with an inhale, we're going to send that right leg back and point your toes behind you. You can add on and extend that left arm, thumb the ceiling if you'd like. Now we're going to do 3 knee to elbows. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Put that knee and wrist down. Send that left leg back. Extend the right arm, thumb the sky. And 3 knee to elbows. Exhale, extend. Exhale, extend. Exhale, extend and hold. Put that knee and hand down. And we're going to come to a supported side plank. So right hand's in front of your face. Right knee is in line with that. Send the left leg back. And left arm up to sky. You can lift that left leg if you'd like. You can also reach back with that left hand. Grab the left leg and kind of pull it back. Bringing a little bit of a back bend here. And pushing the left foot into the left hand. If you took that bind, you can let it go. Extend that left leg and left arm up to sky. Exhale, come back down the hands and knees. And we're going to put the left hand on the mat and left knees in line with that. Send the right leg back, right arm up to sky. You have your options here. You can stay here. You can lift that right leg or grab that right foot with your right hand and push that right foot into the right hand. If you chose that bind, you can release it. And exhale, come back down to your hands and knees. And we're going to come up, we're going to come up high on the knees here. We're going to put that right foot out to the side. Inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Keep your shoulders flat against an imaginary wall. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, bring that left hand down, right arm all the way up overhead. Palm facing the ground. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to forward fold here. So we're basically in a tabletop, our hands and knees with our right leg out. And we're going to add a twist here. So with an inhale, lift that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring that right hand down, and we're going to bring some more movement here. With your next exhale, sink your hips down to your left heel. And that right foot can come up a little bit here if you want. Inhale, come back up. One more time. Exhale, sink the hips down to that left heel. Inhale, back up. So now we're going to bring that right foot back in. Send the left foot out. Inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Nice deep breaths here. With your next inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And exhale, bring that right hand down and left arm overhead. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, both arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold again. So we're back in that tabletop with the left leg out. Inhale, left arm up to sky for a twist. Exhale, bring that hand down. And now we're going to sit back. So exhale, bring the hips down to that right heel. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Now we're going to bring that left leg in. And if you were sideways on your mat, come back to being the way I am. And we're just going to take a puppy pose here, so keep your hips nice and high. Bring the forehead down. Arms reach out overhead. With an inhale, push back up in the hands and knees. And we're going to do another twist here, so we're going to do thread the needle. With an inhale, bring that right arm up. Exhale, thread the right arm behind the left. Bring your right shoulder and right ear down to the mat. Left hand can be in front of face. It can be stretched out overhead or placed on your lower back. With an inhale, bring that right arm all the way through and then back down. And now we'll do the other side. So inhale that left arm up and thread it through, bringing the left shoulder and left ear down to the mat. Right hand can be in front of face, overhead, or on lower back. With an inhale, we're going to thread that all the way through. Left arm up to sky. Exhale, place it down on the mat. So we're back to tabletop. We're going to go back to down dog from here. So roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. Look between the hands. Walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend the knees and big inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. So we're going to come down to a seated position. We'll get there through squat. If you don't want to do squat, you can meet us in seated. Feet are mat width apart. Hands at heart center. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, come down into your squat. Nice deep breaths. We're going to add a twist here. So place the left hand in front of your face. Inhale that right arm up to sky. Exhale, bring that right arm down. Inhale that left arm up to sky. Exhale that hand down. So we're going to do that again, but we're going to do it a little different. See if you can bring your left arm all the way out as far as you can to the left. And now bring that right arm up. Exhale the right arm down and have it out to the right. Inhale left arm up. Exhale down. And you can come to a comfortable seated position. Nice straight spine. Up nice and tall here. So we're going to do another seated twist here. So with an inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. And with the exhale, place that left hand on your right knee and right hand behind your back. Try to keep your spine nice and tall. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And with the exhale, forward fold. Relax any tension in the lower back. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind back, twisting from the rib cage. Nice straight spine. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. We're going to interlock our fingers, pointer fingers up and thumb is back, and now make some circles with the middle spine. Change directions. You can come to stillness. Exhale, release your arms down to your knees. And now we're going to make big circles with the entire body, or entire spine. Change directions. And you can come to stillness. Up nice and tall and shoulders are back. Tent your fingers on your mat next to your sides here. Nice tall spine. Inhale, both arms up overhead. And with the exhale, bring that right hand down and left arm over, keeping that left glute on the mat. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, bring that left hand down and right arm over. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And with the exhale, release your hands down by your sides. And put your hands behind you with your fingers facing away and pull the shoulder blades back. And we're going to kind of do a little bit of a counter to some of the forward folds here. Is we're going to push our chest forward, bring the shoulders back, and bring the head back for a little bit of a back bend here. You don't want to sling your head all the way back and pinch your neck. You just want it to be in line with the angle your spine is going on with this lean back position. So my hips and lower back haven't gone back. It's more the upper spine. When you're ready with an exhale, you can come forward to a straight spine. One more time, we're going to do a seated twist. So with an inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. And exhale, left hand, right knee, right hand behind back. Looking towards that right shoulder, but no pressure on the neck. Inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind back, looking towards the left shoulder, but no pressure. Inhale, both arms up overhead. One more time with a forward fold. Just stay here for a few breaths. With an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. And exhale, release your arms. And instead of ending class in what we normally do, a traditional Shavasana, today we're going to end class in a seated position. Whatever works for you, where you can sit calmly for a few moments. Up nice and tall. If your legs are straight or curled behind you in hero pose, or if you're in lotus pose, whatever works for you. But just make sure you're comfortable and the spine is nice and tall. Make sure you're pulling your shoulders back and opening your chest. There's no movement here, so just close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Start to relax any tension in your face. Lengthen your inhale. Have your exhale match that inhale in duration. If you feel any tension in your body, let the exhale take it away. Bring awareness back to your breath. We're going to try one more breathing exercise before we end class today. So we're going to stay in the same position. And with our inhale, we're going to take 2 inhales. So it's going to be a 1 big exhale. So you kind of have to break that inhale into 2 parts. So here we go. We'll just take a normal inhale and exhale before we start. Then with the next inhale, it's 2. 1 big exhale. And you can continue breathing like that, or just go back to a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And if you're still doing the 2 inhales, you can come back to a softer inhale and exhale. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center, thumbs on sternum, and a light bow to your head. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. It's always great when we can set some time apart out of our day or our life to focus on our own health and well-being, and yoga is a great tool for that. What we've done here today is for you, and what you take out into the world is your yoga practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Well, thank you for being here today, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this class, or I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit of what a flow class is. We don't teach a lot of those, but our style of a flow is a little different than other ones also. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback or things you'd like to see in future classes, please make sure you let us know. And have a wonderful day. It's great to be back.